in 2025, they still make Borderlands stuff, and this is probably one of the coolest things I found and picked up. Let's check it out. So welcome back to another Toymension video. So today I ordered this actually from Big Bad Toy Store, man. It was a little pricey. It was a little over $100, give or take. But I always use Big Bad Toy Store because they have that $4 shipping flat rate, and I got this thing in like 3 days. So a lot of you guys know I'm a huge Borderlands fan. I have a lot of like experience with the video games. I have a bunch of collectibles and stuff like that too. And she's actually one of my favorite characters outside of Maya, who passed away, but so I still have my Lilith. I like most of my sirens. Some of the sirens I wish we got to know better or whatever, but enough about that. We're gonna check this out. This was created by Dark Horse and Take-Two Interactive Software. Cool. All right. So got the little Dark Horse logo there, and we got a little outline right there just of the idea of what the siren looks like. I love the fact it has wings. This thing's probably about 12 inches tall, give or take. It is based on Borderlands 3, so when she pretty much gets her powers back and flies up to, you know, I guess the moon, trying to keep it together and stuff like that too. So this looks pretty good. So I don't know if there's any fancy characters and stuff with it, but I love it. The little, you know, Vault logo there too. Heck, I'm even wearing a Borderlands 3 shirt as we speak. I didn't even think about that. So I'm gonna get this thing open. We're gonna check it out. Enjoy the video. So I did get her out of the box. So it came in our little clear packing, which is not bad. Most times like stuff come like this, and it does have an extra little plastic padding here there for support. This thing is not bad. Then I wish there was a way to use that. I like that background. There's nothing that slides out like, you know, the McFarlane comic book background and stuff going on. So it's not bad. I don't mind that, but I wish you could actually use that. But this is a box I'm going to hold on to because you never know. I mean, like the franchise, they say since Borderlands 2 has kind of gone downhill a little bit. But I'm still a big supporter. I'm actually looking forward to the Borderlands 4 game. I'm kind of interested in stuff like that too. So, but anyways, we got our pictures we already looked at, right? I do like this part right here. The effect of my little light there glowing with her. So anyways, back to the actual product itself. So there she is. I like this because this is the first figurine where she actually has her fire wings. I love that, man. That is freaking sick. She looks good. Like I said, she's based on the Borderlands 3 game. So she looks good. Looks very good, actually. She has a little white going on in the hair, stuff like that too. And her powers too aren't purple. So I don't know if you can really tell. My camera's not that great, but she actually has the fire-looking tattoos, like an orange going on to match her wings. So it's like her powers are being activated, which is pretty freaking cool. So you usually know all the sirens have like a purple design tattoo and stuff like that too. So Maya glows purple and stuff like that too. So I didn't really pay attention. So maybe if she's using her powers, she actually turns orange, but I don't remember something like that. So, but that's cool. And then you got a little bit down here too. So I do like that. Then I got her little belt going on there. She's wearing her little leather gloves. And that's what I like about this too. She actually sort of matches. So I do have the action figure, and she doesn't really technically match. It's like the Borderlands 2 figure from McFarlane. She doesn't really match or whatever, but it still looks cool to me, you know, whatever. A Firehawk. Come on, guys. But I like those wings too. So those wings are almost like translucent. Like you can probably shine a light through those or whatever and get like a glow and stuff like that too. They don't glow, obviously not. There's no battery packs in here or nothing like that too. Oh, real quick, we'll jump down here. So you got the fire going on here. I love that too. I wish there was add-ons for the fire where you can expand it. Or another thing you guys can do too is like the Phoenix from, I think it's the Marvel Select or something like that too. You can have fire in the background or whatever, and just add to it and stuff like that too. So, but she looks pretty accurate, looks pretty good too. It'd be nice, man, if she was actually carrying like one of her weapons and stuff too. So I'm assuming that's her shield. I'm assuming that's some type of shield right there, which has yellow in it too. So I'm assuming that's, you know, a fire type shield or whatever, or maybe an enhancement kind of thing. Then she's got a little pouch over here too, which looks pretty good too. but I love it for design too. I always liked about the artwork of this stuff too, because it has that cell shading stuff like that, you know, art comic booky looking going on, like where you get the black lines, the sketching, you know, like shading kind of thing. I always liked that about Borderlands. That's actually like one of the Pink Rangers I have, which is back here, cell shaded. I like it. It doesn't look that great on the Power Rangers, but on these guys, maybe I just grew up with it like that, you know, with the Borderlands franchise. But I always liked that, so that looks freaking good. So her rear does stick out a little bit. She's, you know, pretty much going up flying, so looks pretty good. So like I said, she has a little pouch going on there. She got her boots. She's obviously lifting off. She's taking off from the ground and stuff like that too. So, and the base looks pretty good too. It's pretty, sounds hollow in there, but you got a little red like brick design going on. It's almost like she's coming off a launch pad or something like that too. So this is a solid piece. I cannot pull it off. That's all right. So if you look around the base too, you got a couple little pipes in there. You know, looks pretty good. Even at cell shading, you got battle damage and stuff on it too. I like that. So, but there is something different about this that I actually don't mind. So like I said, I'm not trying to force it, but it does not pop off. But it came with a little piece. This little piece right here. And I was looking at it like, what is that? So just looking at it real quick, you can take her wings off. That's just like that. Now you can actually get a closer look. There's your wings. Look at that. I love that. It's like a Phoenix Force fire color. I like how it's orangey. There's not really any red in it at all, which is fine with me. But I guess it matches her character, because if you think about it, you got the red coming from her hair or going into the wings just about kind of thing. So that works out. But I do like those. Those look like legit wings and stuff like that too. They almost look like the size of the game too or whatever. When she flies off in the game 3, they looked kind of different or weird, but these actually look like, you know, legit bird wings, phoenix wings, stuff like that too. And like I said, you could almost see through them in a way, like with the right light, especially when you get down to more of the yellow or thinner, like right in this little area here. So I like that. So, and you do see like feathers in there, flaming feathers. So, but that looks pretty cool. So it has a peg piece, right? Just like that, which goes on her back, just like that. So you do not want to lose these, obviously, or break them. But so you take the peg piece, that's plain Jane, right? Let's turn her around. Just pop it right in there, just like that, and it's part of her jacket. That's actually clever. I was like, that actually looks good. So, but doesn't. So it's like she's getting right, or maybe she just landed and her wings just went away. So you can pose her with or without the wings, though. But I'm obviously gonna pose her with the wings. So I don't think the box. Yeah, the box actually doesn't have a separate part for the wings or whatever. So you literally would have to put the wings back in here if you just want to store the wings or whatever. But that's fine. Obviously, she's made to have the wings, so. But I would definitely put that little piece back in because you do not want to lose it, because especially this thing. I want to say this would be a gold mine down in the future, though. But, you know, if people start getting tired of the game and stuff like that, too, you know, they're going to look back at the original characters, and they're going to want some of the original characters back. So some, you know, people out there, eBay and stuff like that, too, you never know. So I probably should get another one just to have, just boxed up, put it to the side, though. But I like that. To me, that looks amazing. I like her. She looks so happy, too. Look at her. She looks so happy. And I like her hair being long, too. I didn't mind the Borderlands look, too, but I like the 3. I like the longer hair. It looks good. Now, like I said, the outfit kind of matches better and stuff like that, too. Like I said, I do wish she had maybe an opportunity to switch out an arm and, you know, put one of her weapons in, like she's getting ready to battle or something like that. Or maybe a different base opportunity or something like that. But that looks good. I like that. So I'm going to switch the wings back in real quick. And like I said, you just did this, just put a fingernail under it. And you gotta have to pry at it a little bit. Obviously, I'm not having any luck right now. Yeah, I wedged that in pretty good. So, yeah. There's been a fingernail right there. Yeah, I actually stuck that in pretty good. So, I'm gonna try to pry it out with my little box cutter real quick without trying to. Yeah, so I just put my box cutter under it and just kind of twist it a little bit. Yeah, I put a nail, man. That hurts. So, it just fell right back in. Ah! All right. Yeah. So that actually sticks in there pretty well. So if you put that in there, that's not going to fall out unless you break it. Now the wings, like I said, there's more weight on the wings and stuff like that too, though. But she looks amazing, guys. And I'm hoping she's in Borderlands 4, like some kind of comeback or something like that. So I put the wings in there, right? With this, they're in there pretty good. But I feel like if you twist it the wrong way, they're going to come out so easy. So be careful with that. Keep that noted there. So, but I'm actually happy. A PVC, figurine statue by Dark Horse. That's pretty freaking cool, guys. All right, guys. See, the toys keep getting better for the Borderlands stuff. Till next time, kiddies. Till next time.